panicky right now. I kind of want to get my jet ski license. Skydiving. Apply to Bollywood agencies. Am I gonna get them all checked off? Probably not. Hey guys, Yui here. Welcome back to my channel. So as I discussed in my other videos that I uploaded, I am doing whatever I want this year to figure out what it is I really want to do and to make sure that I go into next year, 2025, with no regrets because Matt and I are thinking of starting a family around that time. So it is already like mid-March. I am a bit panicky right now because I feel like I am running out of time to do things. Where has the time gone? It's kind of crazy. But in this video, I wanted to talk about the bucket list that I made for this year. So this bucket list was completely made just me putting pen to paper and just writing down literally anything that I've been wanting to do, that I've wanted to try, but I either didn't have a chance to or didn't because I felt like something was holding me back. And now is not the time to be held back. So I was very honest with myself. Some of these are a little bit weird and crazy, but yeah, we'll see where it takes us. So let's get right into it. So number one on the list is something that I've been wanting to do for a while now, and that is to go on a horse trip. So as a lot of my friends know, I go horseback riding at least once a month. It's like my personal therapy. It's my time to recharge outside of the city because Tokyo is very busy. And I absolutely love it. What I like to do is to take a horse trip where I'm actually like camping and riding every day. And I've been looking into these. I'm thinking either Canada, because I've always wanted to ride through the Rockies, or Mongolia, because they have horses and raptors or birds of prey, and those are like my favorite animals. So I'm looking into them. Mongolia's looking a little expensive at this point, and their trips are a lot longer. So it's still up in the air, but it's something I definitely want to do. Number two on the list is Machu Picchu. I would love to visit Machu Picchu. I don't know why I'm so drawn to it, but I feel like ever since I visited India and it like literally changed my life, it was one of the best trips I've ever taken. I really feel like I'm drawn to places that aren't, I mean, Machu Picchu attracts a lot of tourists, of course, but I'm more drawn to places like that in nature, in a culture that I know very little about, and it's just been on my list, so I put it on my list. Number three is get my Japanese driver's license. Now, I probably shouldn't say Japanese because I don't have a driver's license at all anymore. I had one in Canada for a while. That expired. I haven't driven in years. And I would just really like to get it because there's so many parts of Japan that I love to explore that I can't really get to without a car. And it's just not an option right now. And it'd be nice to be able to go somewhere with Yunseri, my dog. And if we ever go back to, you know, the States or Canada, like Canada, I would love to drive Matt around my hometown and actually show him places instead of like getting him to drive and be like, turn left, turn right, to get him where we want to go, you know. Number four on the list is skydiving. This is something I'm already booked to do in April, so I'm super excited about that. I love roller coasters and stuff, but this sounds terrifying. I think my mind hasn't processed it yet, so I'm not quite scared, but I probably will be in the days leading up to it. Number five is to go home. And home to me is Vancouver, Canada. It's where I grew up, and I haven't been there since I think the winter of 2018 or 19. Like, it's been years, and I've never been away from home that long. And you know, if I do the horse trip in Canada as well, I can knock them both out. So I'd really like to visit home, just, you know, go to my parents' house, see a lot of family friends, see my friends. So many of my friends had babies that I'd love to meet, so going home is a big one on my list. Number six is solo travel. Now, I have never traveled solo before. I didn't realize, but I just haven't done it, and I feel like that sounds really cool, and it's just something I'd love to try. Some places I was thinking of was Sri Lanka. I think they have Ayurveda there. It's quite close to India. It's far from Japan though, so it might be a bit tough, but I would really love to visit. I'd also love to go to like Switzerland and take like a train trip. That would be so beautiful. I've seen so many Instagram reels about that. And also maybe Croatia would be beautiful. They shot Game of Thrones there. I'm a big fan. Be cool to see some of the locations they shot in. So many options. Number 7 on the list is to hit 100 designs on my Etsy shop. So most people don't know because I haven't told anyone, but I have an Etsy shop. I had to jump through a bunch of hoops to get that open, and I'm very familiar with drop shipping and designing things in Canva and things like that. So I've opened it, I've started it, but a lot of the sellers say you need to kind of hit 100 designs to see where it's gonna go, and I've kind of been at a halt, and I don't want to waste the time and money I've put into it already. So I do want to get to 100 designs at the very least to figure out what I want to do with it next. So number 8 on the list is I want to play piano in public and sing. This doesn't mean to perform live like at a show or anything. So I want to learn to play maybe one of my songs and like 2 Taylor songs, maybe more, but I want to learn to play them well without sheet music or my phone, and be able to play it somewhere like that and hopefully record that as well. I think it'd be really fun because I do like performing. Number 9 is to upload 2 videos a month. I was gonna say week, but I think I'm gonna be realistic and say 2 a month on this YouTube channel. More if possible, but that should be the minimum for me. That's the goal right now. Number 10 on the list is to have a Taylor Swift themed birthday party. As many of you know that know me, I love Taylor Swift. However, I wrote this list, I was looking it over before recording, and I looked at it again just now, and I'm like, that sounds like a lot of planning and a lot of work that I'm not sure I want to do. So I might scratch that, but it's on the list for now. Number 11 is travel with Matt. I love traveling overseas with him. He travels a lot more than I do for his work and dance, but hopefully we can go somewhere together. We actually already have this year. We went to Ishigaki in January for his birthday trip, so that was really fun. But hopefully we can go somewhere new together and explore. I love going home to both our homes together, but it's always fun to kind of explore somewhere new and just experience that together for the first time. Next up, number 12 is to have a 365-day Duolingo streak. That was a mouthful. So I've been using Duolingo to brush up on my basically now non-existent French because I grew up in Canada. I learned French for years. I took it in college. I had a tutor for French because originally I wanted to be an Air Canada flight attendant. So I know like some of the basic grammar and things like that, so it's not that hard for me to get back into it. And I did not start January 1st, so this might take me into 2025, but I do want to keep it going. Number 13 on the list is to visit my grandma in Aomori. So my grandma lives in northern Japan in a prefecture called Aomori, and she's in her 90s now. She's doing great, but I haven't seen her in, I saw her last year, I believe. Did I see her last year? Over a year, it feels like. And my family's gonna go visit her in the summer. And I think my brother and his family might go visit in the springtime. So I'm thinking maybe fall. We like to stagger our visits, so she has lots of things to look forward to, but I definitely wanna pay her a visit this year. Number 14 on the list is to switch up my wardrobe. What I mean by that is like, I have clothes. I have too many clothes, to be honest. But I feel like in the last year or two, I've just bought clothes to buy clothes, like, because I needed clothes. Like this. I like this sweater. Don't get me wrong. This is from Uniqlo, and it's just a very casual, comfy sweater. And it's great. There's nothing wrong with that. However, it's not like I put this on and I feel empowered or like beautiful or, you know, like I'm ready to go out. It doesn't do that for me. It just keeps me comfy, which is nice. I need that on the days that, you know, when I have like a sweatpant day, this is what I'd wear. However, I do want to fill my closet up with more pieces that I want to wear outside, that I want to almost like show off because I'm so excited about it, and that I think is so cute or so chic or so sleek or put together, like whatever the word may be. I just want to feel that again because I think it's really important. How you dress yourself is how you present to the outside world. And I just don't have a lot that I'm really proud or excited to wear right now. I do have a few pieces, but I really like to redo my wardrobe. So every piece or almost every piece is something I'm excited to wear. Number 15, I don't know where this really came from, but I kind of want to get my jet ski license. I went jet skiing a long time ago, just once, like years ago, and it was really fun. I don't really swim or anything. I don't do any water sports, so this is kind of an odd one for me, but if you have a jet ski license, you can actually jet ski on the river close to where I live, and I think that'd be really cool in the summertime. Number 16 on the list is to apply to Bollywood agencies. What? This is something I've been thinking about for years that I've never done because it's just sounded ridiculous to me. But like I said, I've been to India. I did a trip to India with some girls. I loved it there. I love their outfits. I love their food. I love their country. Everyone was so warm and I learned so much on that trip, and I just felt very connected to India somehow. Bollywood looks amazing. It's colorful. It's fun. But I thought instead of applying for more agencies in Japan, why not try? Why not apply to Bollywood agencies and see how that goes? Now, I'm Japanese, so I don't know if they'll take me. I don't know if they're looking. Because, in Japan, they have a lot of agencies that take on talent from foreign countries. And they have a very, very diverse portfolio. So I'm wondering, and I'm assuming they would have something similar or the same in India. So I just thought it'd be really fun. And I've always wanted to try it, so it's on my list. So number 17 is linked to number 16, and it's to get new headshots done. I need new headshots because mine are a couple years old at this point, and in order to apply to any agencies, I'm gonna need fresh ones that look like me now. And I have this wonderful hairdresser. She's so cute and I love her. If you don't know her, go follow her on Instagram. I will leave her name somewhere on this screen. She just cut my hair recently. I'm gonna get little highlights in it soon is the hope. Once that's all done, she said she'd be happy to help me with my hair if I do end up doing a photo shoot, and I have a favorite photographer. So hopefully all that will work out and I can get headshots done sooner rather than later. Number 18 is to go stargazing. Now this is on the list, but I've actually already done it this year, which is awesome because it's been on my list for a long time. I've always wanted to go stargazing. Matt and I went in Ishigaki and it was fascinating. Like the guy that was teaching us about the stars literally had this unbelievably strong laser pointer that he would just point at the sky and he'd circle stars to show us which ones he was talking about and stuff. It was phenomenal. I loved every second of it. Was I looking for UFOs? Yes. Did I see any? No. But I did see the Andromeda Galaxy, which I didn't know you could see, and I learned so much. I loved absolutely every second of it, and I'm so happy we did it. And if we have a chance to do it again, I would do it in a heartbeat. Number 19 on the list is to learn to sing Cruel Summer well. Now, it's really hard to pick a Taylor Swift favorite, but I must admit it is one of my favorite songs, and Cruel Summer and Cruel Summer, the live version, were my top 2 songs on Spotify last year. So I do love it that much. And it's kind of deceiving because it sounds like it would be easy to sing because Taylor's so grounded in her voice that she doesn't seem like she's going super high. But when you actually try to sing it, it takes a lot of power to sing where she's singing with the power she's singing. And I haven't quite gotten there. I don't have a very strong or a thick voice. It's kind of thin and light, if you will. And I just want to get it there. I want to get it to where I'm I I feel like I'm delivering the energy and the power that that song is supposed to bring. So yeah, I got a lot of practice ahead of me. Now, the last thing on my list for now, number 20, is to upload at least one video a month on my dog's YouTube channel. So I created a YouTube channel for my dog. It's called City Channel. I will leave the link somewhere. Sorry, I'm still navigating YouTube. It's a very chill channel. It's just kind of cute videos of her. I just wanted to document it. It's me and her walking through Tokyo. It's kind of her in her daily life. And it's something that I really like. It brings me joy to watch footage of her, and you know, they grow up so quickly, so she is already 3, but I do want to document her at this age and going forward, so that's definitely a big goal of mine. So those are the 20 things on my bucket list for 2024. Am I going to get them all checked off? Probably not, to be honest. It's a lot, and when I look back at it, it's a lot of traveling, so I don't know if I can do that much. I do have work, I have pets, I have other things that I need to do as well. So I probably won't get to them all, but seriously, writing this out was so exciting. If you have had things that you've wanted to do that's just been up here, I really, really, really recommend just putting pen to paper, not even typing, like writing it. Just felt so good, and it felt real. Like once I wrote it and I could like see it in my own handwriting, it felt almost like more achievable. I don't know, it was weird, but it just made me really happy, gave me a lot of clarity as well to like what I was hoping to do. And I'm really happy with this list. It brings me joy. I'm gonna try and knock out as many as I can, and everything I do, I will be documenting. I'd love to know if you have a bucket list, or if you were to make one, what would be on it, and what are some of your goals for 2024. I think for a bucket list, the more outrageous, the better sometimes. Now, whether your goals feel unattainable or ridiculous or funny, doesn't matter. If you have something, please leave it in the comments below, because I'd love to know what they are. But guys, seriously, I don't have a lot of time to knock these things out, so I better get planning. And if you have anything that you wanted to do this year or that you're hoping to do, let's get on it right now together, because time is going to be flying by. But thank you for letting me share my bucket list for 2024 with you. I hope it was mildly entertaining, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you're having an awesome day.